is he?
Who was I?
Yeah, who were you? Who was you?
Who was me?
Who was you?
I don't know really. It's quite a big question.
Who were we?
That's an interesting question.
Yeah, I was a sad, lonely teenager with no friends, except from Wraith. And I living at home, and it's very angsty.
I'm gonna copy paste that.
I think it's so gradual though, isn't it? You can change really gradually. I guess I was probably the same, but just slightly different, on a slightly different end of the spectrum, perhaps. I don't know. Not sure.
Yeah, well, like of all the people in the class, if you like to chart their progression, it's kind of like, yeah, I can see kind of a point where they've changed and stuff.
When you're in school, you're forced to be friends with that group that you're with. But in college, like because of societies and stuff, you get to make friends with people that are interested in the same things.
Like, you know, when you're in secondary school, like, you have to do maths and you have to do science and all that crap, and that just never interested me. So now I'm doing, like, you know, I'm doing, yeah, like I'm doing film, which is like, you know, you never do that in secondary school.
I went to an all-girls school for a secondary school, so that was quite weird because especially through your teenage years, you grow up with just girls, and then you get to sixth form and you're thrown into a boys' school. So sixth form was in the boys' school, so that was a steep learning curve.
Yeah, I finished school about almost 8 years ago. And then I tried to find myself for a few years. So I did a bit of travelling.
I haven't travelled, I've just lived in different countries.
Alright. Oh, it's kind of travelling.
Yeah. Kind of like a frog.
So tell me about your bedrooms.
My bedroom is messy. Exactly, it's messy. It's always messy. It's tiny. It's smaller than my bathroom.
Kind of like I did a time capsule back there, but here it's more, the room feels more, I can relate to it more. In Galway it's just more me and how I am now, so I kind of like it better.
When I'm at home it's kind of cold. Do you get that? You go,
yeah, actually, it kind of doesn't feel, you just walk in and everything's just, it's dusty, like everything's the same, things aren't moved as much.
It's blue, a single bed with superheroes, Marvel superheroes, bedsheet cover that I've had since I was a kid.
I know.
But it's funny, isn't it, how you have how the room that you're in now kind of reflects. Do you think it reflects who you are?
Well, I should hope not, because my room here in Galway is totally blank. I've got like no possessions, because yeah, everything I own is in my like family home down in Cork, so I have absolutely nothing here, and it's just a place to sleep. But I think my Cork room definitely reflects myself. It's got like tons and tons of movies, which is kind of...
It's got like posters of the stars and planets, and it's got posters of Spider-Man, Star Wars.
I have a double bed with this like huge duvet, so it's like a double duvet, and I miss my duvet very much.
Computer in the corner, and there's books in the other corner, and there's a load of shelves full of these ornaments that I picked up over a lot of time, which actually takes up a lot of space in my room.
But like I change my room a lot. I sort of think that like cleaning my room is really de-stressing and changing things around and stuff. So I do it often.
I moved house for like the first time ever. I've always lived the same place in Winchester, but I moved a year ago. And it really helps me feel at home. It's nice. But here, it's weird because I've moved twice now, so my bedroom's sort of just where my stuff is and where I sleep.
It's definitely more the people I've met that made me, change. And especially I got one girlfriend from my physics studies who taught me to like do what you want. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. It's not like you don't have to do what other people think or, yeah.